I'm Dan Parisa, and today I'm going to show you how to make fried rice. Fried rice is one of the basic food groups, if you will, of Asian cooking. Almost every one of the Asian cuisines, whether it's Chinese or Japanese or even Thai, has some form of fried rice. This is one of the basics. I have a large wok here, which is made out of high carbon steel, so it can take a lot of heat. And we're heating it up very hot. Because it's so hot, you have to be prepared for the wok when the wok is prepared for you. So we've already diced up some onions, red pepper, green pepper, and scallions. We need an oil that's going to stand up to that heat. A lighter oil is best. Try not to use olive oil. This is canola oil. You can use peanut oil or safflower oil or any of the lighter oils. Give it some oil and then just dump them in. If you hear that sizzle, that's what you're looking for. Now, as they saute, just toss them gently from time to time and let the heat do its magic. Many woks that you'll find today actually have a handle that will make it easier. This is an old, tried and true wok. So take a pot holder or a side towel to hold on to it. Now that the onions and peppers have been sauteing for a few minutes, I'm going to add the scallions. They take less time to cook, so I put them in at the end. If I were adding mushrooms to this, I'd add them now. If I were dicing some asparagus tips, I'd add them now. You always want to take the vegetables that take the longest to cook and add them first. Although it's not everybody's tool of choice, I find a metal pancake turner or a spatula to be the perfect device for moving large amounts of vegetables around without scratching the wok. Now that they've sauteed for a minute or two, I'm going to add the rice. This is light brown rice that I made yesterday and cooled and chilled in the refrigerator overnight. When you do that, the starches on the outside of the grains of rice crystallize and will keep the rice fluffy and not sticky or gummy when you cook it again in the fried rice. See how nice and separate all those grains of rice are? This was 1 cup of rice, just cooked simply in 2 cups of water and some salt. But now we can, in addition to the vegetables, we can flavor the fried rice. My basic set of flavorings for rice are these. This is tamari, which is a wheat-free soy sauce. Not only do I find it tastes a little better, but there are members of my family who have wheat allergies, and this avoids that problem. About 2 tablespoons for a cup of rice. Rice wine vinegar, maybe 1 tablespoon will do. And sesame oil. This is quite strong, so a half a tablespoon or a teaspoon will be enough. Now simply toss it all together and let it heat. By cooking it quickly, we keep the colors fresh and vibrant on all of the vegetables. The final thing for the fried rice is a little bit of egg. Make an empty well in the center and just crack an egg. Scramble it in the center and let it cook. Stir it from time to time. Don't worry if the egg gets on some of the rice. That's what it's supposed to do. Now that the eggs are getting a little hard, chop it up move it around till you get those little shreds of egg that are such a nice tasty surprise in the fried rice. Once they're ready, toss it all together, and you're done. If you were making a shrimp fried rice or a pork fried rice, I would simply put a little hollow in the center and cook the meats separately and then add them to the vegetable fried rice. But since this is just a fried rice, we reserved a little bit of the scallions as a garnish and just sprinkle them on top for color. And there you have it.